Young people, I will not apologize. I am not sorry that this is not MTV or BET. I'm not sorry that you can't move me with a joystick. I can't be Xbox, PlayStation, or even Wii. I won't be Grand Theft Auto, I won't be Mario or even Sonic. I can't be Halo, Warcraft, or a war game, and you can't turn me into a sinner. It doesn't bother me that I won't be on YouTube or Facebook. There will be no hoochies and no rappers. The only usher you will see at the door. No Snoop, no Eminem, 50 Cent, Ray J, Nicki, Lil Wayne, or even Chris Brown. There won't be any basketball players like Dwayne Wade, Dirk, or LeBron. I won't apologize that I'll be longer than a ringtone, and my words will be too long to be text. The only thing that I can promise is to give you a message and let God do the rest. First of all, let me say I realize that it's not about me and it's all about you. And I understand from sitting in the bleachers because my children graduated from the school that the only appreciated commencement speaker is one who is short, to the point, it's out the way. I truly hope that I will be appreciated at the end of my remarks. Before I go any further, I'd like to congratulate all of you. From the top to the bottom, you have completed a task that has been long in coming. You've endured hardships, struggles, ups and downs, but you are here. Not all that started with you are here. So whether or not you're the valedictorian or if you're the last one in the class, I applaud you right now because you have stayed the class. But for a few minutes, I'd like to ask each to ask a question, this question to themselves. Where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? Because you see, your high school days are over. This journey has ended. But let me tell you something. Another journey begins today. So the question you must ask yourself is, where do I go from here? What will I do from here? Because you see, one thing I want you to understand, everything that you've done before is gone. If you are the top of the class, you are getting ready to enter into another class where you have to perform all over again. The things that you did in high school won't carry you where you go next. My understanding is that the overwhelming majority of you are going on to some type of higher education, whether it's a 4-year college, a 2-year college, or a trade school. Some of you have chosen to go to the military. Some of you have chosen to go into the workforce. Some of you don't really know what you're planning to do. But I want to let you know that today is a new day, and today you can start to make your life real. Where do you go from here? Each of us, not only you, but each of us, each day, we need to travel as if it is our last day. We need to make the best of our life. I want you to understand, if you're last in this class, that does not mean you have to be last next year, or tomorrow, or the next day, because your future is in your hands. The great educator, Benjamin Mays, and you may have heard this quote, but I love this quote. It says, the tragedy in life does not lie in not reaching your goal. The tragedy in life is having no goal. It isn't a calamity to die with dreams unfulfilled, but it is a calamity not to dream. It is not a disaster to be unable to capture your ideal, but it is a disaster to have no ideal to capture. Goals, dreams, and ideals are what will determine what you do from this day forth. I truly believe that each of you has the potential and God-given abilities to do whatever it is that you want to do, but you have to want to do it. You have to decide where you want to go. You are starting a journey this day. You can determine where you will go on this journey. Ask yourself the question, where do I go from here? I'd like to give you a few pointers, not necessarily exclusive, but just a few pointers of what I think can help you determine where you go from here. Tomorrow belongs to people who prepare today. I know at 18 and 19 or 20, whatever your age, it's hard to imagine where you're going to be in 10 years from now or thinking what's going to happen in 3 years because time is not there. But I'm telling you, if you want a successful tomorrow, if you want to be where you want to be, you need to begin to plan right now. There's an African proverb that says, where you sit when you old is determined by where you stand when you are young. Where are you standing? Where will you stand? Because your future is in your hands. In terms of preparing for tomorrow, you need to be determined about what you're going to do. You need to treat each task, each day, as if it's impossible to fail. You need to go with the right mindset that you won't let anything stop you. Nothing is too hard. Because I'm telling you, the road you're going to travel is going to have bumps on it. It's going to have some stops and goes. Where you go, how you determine it depends on your attitude. Let me tell you, don't let failure stop you. Sometimes when things get hard, people get a tend to want to just stop. But you know, I noticed something about this generation. Most of you play video games. And when your character, your avatar, that person that you choose in that video game gets killed, I noticed that no one puts the video game down. They reboot it up, they restart it, and you learn from the brick fall last time, and you get around that particular struggle. The same thing in life. When you fail, you just got to get up and try it again. Let me tell you that you need to have pride in yourself. You need to be passionate about what you're going to do. You see, some of us tend to equate a job, which we are. The pride is not in what you do. The pride is in yourself. If you're working at McDonald's and flipping burgers, you be the best burger flipper there is. Not because you're flipping burgers, but because it's you. Because you know that if you flip burgers well, sooner or later you might be the best assistant manager. And if you're the best assistant manager, then you'll end up being the best manager. And maybe if you're a manager, you're a regional director or owner of a chain, because it's you. It is you that is reflected by the job that you do. So if you flip burgers casually, you're telling people that you don't care about yourself. If you go to school and you don't take advantage of what God has given you, you don't take advantage of being in school, you are wasting what God given you. Some of you are going to go to college at night. Let me first of all recognize Dr. Gilchrist for the alumni of Rockwood also. But you're going to go to school. You have a chance for those of you who are going to college. You do the best that you can. You don't allow yourself to just fall into the rut. Be the best person you are. You need to take control of your life. There's a story. There's an animal in Africa called the impala. It is a deer-like animal. The impala is a small animal, but it has incredible leaping ability. They say it can leap about 10 feet or 10 feet high or 10 feet in distance. But when you capture an impala, the only thing you have to do is put it in a corral 4 feet high, and it won't leave because that impala has a feet. It will not jump where it can't see where it can land. See, some